Hello, I'm Awful Sick, and welcome back to the modded series. We're currently on episode 3, and I've been really enjoying the mod pack, guys. Like, seriously, I've been quite addicted to, jumping into magical things like Botania. Oh, it's fun. It's some fantastic stuff. I'm hoping that you guys are enjoying the series as well. That's the one thing I'm hoping, because, if you don't like watching, and it's boring to you, then I feel bad, putting you through all these episodes. So just let me know down below. I mean, do you still like it, even though it's a little bit different than my clean cut stuff that you normally see in vanilla? Because that's what I'm, kind of worried about. It's been bothering me for a couple of days. And I'm just wondering, what are your thoughts on that? And so, jumping into the world, it's been kind of a cold day. We got a cup of coffee. I was going to do some waystone, but the server's empty. And I just felt like tinkering with something, and I thought a mod pack would be perfect. So we're going back to the modded series for now. And I really wanted to show you how powerful the cloud pet is. I mean, if it's not powerful enough that it makes you fly, like we're flying around using it, I mean, it's incredible. Look at this panther, he can't even get me. And normally these cats would be very difficult to kill with swords and stuff. It would take a bit. With the cloud pet, it's just as simple as this. Boom, boom, boom. Right. Done. The power of Zeus in our hands. Isn't that crazy? That just blows my mind. So as long as he has nether quartz in the inventory, he's fine. I've just got to go refill every now and then. Use vein miner, get it done really quick. I seen an extra enemy out there somewhere. I don't know what it was, but we need to head back to the castle. And I've actually got a few different inventory pets and stuff off camera because, it's just as simple as flying to the islands and, going into the chests. I didn't really want to record that. And here's a pet. So we've got like an Enderman pet. You can teleport, which is really cool. We've got a pig pet. So, that gives you like pork chops and stuff at a very slow rate. Probably not good enough to keep your saturation up. We've also got this, which could be very useful, strength boost, blaze pet. And here's a teleport home pet, which is really cool. It kind of operates like the Ender Prime, if you remember that from Waffleworks. You just right click it and it takes you home. So everything should be reviewed. I was wanting to go over this just a bit. Botania, we're going to jump back into it today. I was wanting to get into more magical things because, I discovered a few things. I've done a little bit of reading in this book. Oh, it's some great stuff. Take a look at this. So we're going to go down here real quick. We have a few pages bookmarked for us already. Starting out, we want to talk a little bit about generating mana. And generating flora is very important for this. So this is like the different type of flowers that could create mana for you. We went through this one last time. Hydro, I don't know how to say that. It's a little bit weird pronouncing some of these names, but we've got a couple of these marked on the left-hand side. The Munchdew, chomps leaves. The Narcillimus, I think Narcillimus, there we go. Slime mana allocation. So, like if there's a slime chunk, it pulls the slime from that chunk if it's in that chunk. And then it kills the slime, I think, and then generates mana. Correct me if I'm wrong. Let's go through the book a little bit. We got the book for this reason. So it's just going through some, I guess, lore there. Stick around, would you? Not really. Don't want to stick around. I just want to see exactly what this does. So it's a flower that has the ability to tap that energy of the slime. Okay. All right. It'll destroy it. All right. Awesome. Not bad. So it destroys the slime and it just generates power from it. Got a lot to learn still in Botania. Can you see I'm an expert at? Yeah. Lots of learning. And there's something else in the book I just want to take a look at as well. I have bookmarks, which I didn't even realize. We've got the Mana Weave Cloth. This is like a cloak that you can create to help with your mana orientation and, manipulating mana a little bit more efficiently. It gives you less protection, but it gives you like longer distances with your wands. And I think with the mana and going to spreaders and things like that. So just going through, it's got everything. It's got the complete set. It's like a cloak, which is really neat. It makes you feel like a wizard. So yeah, I think we need to get some string, get some stuff settled, and then we will work on this area a bit. We need to actually build something separate to put everything on, because this looks a little bit junky for now. This seems to be generating mana. I'm just trying out a new flower called the Endoflame. If you just like toss some coal or combustible object on it, it will begin to burn stuff for it. So I'm going to take those off for now because I think it's still burning through what I have thrown on it before. But that's going to generate a little bit of power. I don't know how powerful it is because we've got the Wand of the Forest. We can just kind of take a look. This is filling up very slowly. And I don't know, I guess I just put, one more on there just to be safe about things. Might craft another one up and just see if like multiple ones will help out. And we might want to try some more of those blue flowers, at some point. So this is the Cyan Flower, nothing too incredible. And the mana weave cow here, we've got 35% less mana cost on mana tools and rods. So, that's what I was talking about. This is part of the robe set. Doesn't look the greatest on the head. It looks kind of strange. I mean, it looks like, I think it might look a little bit better with a cloak on and stuff. But for now, I don't think I want to wear it because I don't have any mana tools, to make it work and effective. I mean, I do have mana still at the base from loot collecting. It's a good thing about it. But unfortunately, nothing else aside from that or any rods. That seems to be working, but it's rather strange. I'm going to pick this up because it's not picking it up. We'll wait until it burns out. And I want to, try to get this mana generation going a little bit. It's quite slow. It's a very slow process. Hopefully we can get that fixed. Because I hate waiting on things. I'm trying my best here. I don't know if this is going to help it or not, having a bunch of spreaders. But this one has an unknown status and that one does too. So I have this theory that that isn't accepting energy. But this one, I think wasn't hooked up properly last time and it just had a lot of time to store energy, that green bar. This one's doing okay. I just put it up not too long ago. It was the second one to be put up. And we put our Endo Flame hooked up to the spreader, so that might be helping it. It's a little bit difficult to figure that out. I have to review maybe some tutorials to make sure I'm doing this correctly. But that's quite a bit of energy flowing into this little pool here. As you can see, it's building up. I mean, look how much mana we've got in there compared to what we normally have. That's great. So we'll have to get that filled up as much as possible. May wait around for an hour to see how well we do. Sounds good to me. And we've also got a well right here. So this is like a little watering well from Pam's Harvest Craft. Just an infinite water source, which is really nice for the Petal Apothecary. Ooh, that's wonderful. So yeah, maybe an AFK session for about an hour and we'll see how much mana we've got. I don't feel like the brightest tool in the shed. You have to actually hold right click to see the mana updates. So how this Endo Flame is burning this combustible object, we can actually see the energy being stored into the spreader. And then when it gets to a certain point, it shoots a burst out. It hits the pool. And then we start getting mana. I threw a pearl in there. We now have a mana pearl. So, I just tossed it in there like this. And I grabbed it. And now we can make what's called a runic altar so that we can make runes. Look at this. We've kind of got the cloak thing going on. It's about there, the whole robe set. We've just got to get the chest piece. But I was really careful about not wearing it because I don't want it to break before I make use of it or anything before my mana tools. Let's see here. So we need to make a runic altar. I think it's just as simple as doing this. And then a pearl on the bottom. Oh, there it goes, right there. Runic altar, great stuff. And I think it does take some mana power to have this to function while you're making runes and stuff. Oops, it's becoming nighttime. Oh, that's a neat effect. Check that out. That almost made me sick, zooming in on it like that. Oh, that's weird. That throws me off. So I think we could take the Wand of the Forest. We can select this. Is that right? So right there. And then we could just bind it with that one. Or maybe this automatically detects. Oh, I put my shovel on there. I want my shovel back. Can I have my shovel back? Oh, you got to right click and then, okay, there we go. So, great stuff. Now we have that out of the way. We could start working on some runes. And then maybe we could work on an item depending on, how expensive things are. We're turning into a sorcerer. What can I say? That looks awesome. So we've got the whole mana weave set out of the way. And this thing has completely repaired itself because I had a mana tablet in my inventory. And it pulled from that and repaired the mana weave set. So this... I wore it a little bit, a few pieces, so, some mobs were, damaging it. But look at it. It's completely fine now. Take a look. That's pretty cool, actually. It reminds you of something off Dark Souls. If you've ever played that game, amazing game. I beat Dark Souls 3 so many times, and I played a lot of Dark Souls 1 as well. Oh, it's great. I'm gonna miss it. I have to go back and play some of that, but we're gonna put this back up. I've been actually messing around with some other magical items, like we've got the Rod of the Lands now. This is really cool. So as long as you have a mana source, you know, I'm pulling it from this mana tablet, you can create dirt blocks with this wand or this rod. It's really cool. Take a look at that. Just, you can keep going. It just produces it from nowhere, from mana, like magic. Now that could be some useful stuff for like farming when it comes to crops and stuff. Yeah, that's cool. We've got some sparks in here. You cannot stack those, unfortunately. I thought you could. So I was wanting to make something else called the World Shaper Sex now, I think's what it's called. Kind of a strange name there. Let's see. Yeah. So the crafting recipe, this will allow you to see a circle, which I think is going to be really handy for something I want to do. You just got to take some living wood twigs and mana still. I've got mana still on me. So you just got to come over here and let me look at the recipe one more time. Okay, if I can remember how to do that. So we've got the magical twigs there, and then we just need mana still like that, and there we go. And I think as long as you've got a mana source on you, you can actually preview this. So you just got to, okay, so what this does is it'll generate a circle, much like this, like a 26 circle. I don't know how much mana this is going to use. But, you know, I let go of it. And it gives you like a schematic, a grid to build with, which is really cool. So it done a circle. If we were to just grab this cloud pet and take a look, that is so cool. Oh, I love circles and stuff. So this has helped things out. And I think I want to use this to actually build something for all of this. Because, you know, it's on the ground. It's not that beautiful. And not only that, but I want it to be a little bit more higher so I can get away from like hostile mobs at night and stuff when I forget to sleep. So I wonder if there's a way we can release this with this, just like that. Okay, awesome. And it didn't really seem to take any mana up or anything. That's really awesome. I'm glad to have that. I was thinking if there's anything else to look into as far as like mystical items and stuff, because there's a bunch of different things. Like we need to make some mana still armor very soon. But, you know, we got to get this going at some point. I mean, it's kind of dead right now. We need to feed this with some coal. Endo flames are awesome, but you have to just keep feeding them. And I'm hoping I can get something a little bit more reliable and a little bit more automated. Cyan Flower would probably do that for us, but I don't know exactly what it takes to make it. May have to look into that, but let's go ahead and see if we can build that circle. Let's do a little bit of building. You know, I want to make this place look a little bit more pretty, and I need to take this out because it's looking trashy. Now, I'm going to demonstrate something. As long as you have a mana tablet in your inventory and you have like this mana axe, you can actually break things. And look at that. The axe didn't take any durability damage. Like, it's crazy. I don't know what this is, but it's got to go soon. We went from generating circles to a little bit of looting, and it looks like there's a werewolf at the end of that tunnel, which we could probably kill with a lightning strike. Yeah, I believe that's possible. He's just kind of chilling out over there. So we're just going to take this cloud pet and just rack everything in that room. Oh, that feels good. It's so overpowered, but, you know, it's a good way to get loot. And I'm looking for mana still in particular. I don't see any chests in there. Is there anything back this way? No, I've been up this way. I came down. There might be other branching tunnels that we can explore, so we can just go up right here, I believe. There we go. Anything in that chest? No, not really. I think maybe that stuff could be pretty good. Dark still. But, you know, I always come back for it if I do need it. And we haven't even opened up this one yet. But guess what? Every one of those zombies are going to die in like one hit, which is crazy. Nothing in there, really? I'm having sort of bad luck from these dungeons, but they're really cool. These are really neat. And I think these even have more loot in them than like the roguelike dungeons. I always want to call it runic dungeons. Let's see what this one has. There's a chest back here. Just going to go up in the corner so you can't really hit me. Oh, they can crawl up there. They're spiders. I don't know what I'm thinking about. Ooh, bam. Anything good in here? Some more mana still. I actually want to get enough of this to make an armor set. Be really nice since, you know, we do... Well, let's see. Oh, you got a Pikachu head. I kind of want that. Thank you. That's so cool, actually. We'll see if we can go down and get some more items. I think there's some loot down here. I do see a spawner. I don't know if there's a chest under it or not. Hey guys. I feel so cruel just using this cloud pet and abusing it, but hey, it's there for that purpose. Let's go ahead and, yeah, wreck those zombies. We'll just go in here real quick. Anything in this chest? I mean, look how many zombies there are anyway. It would have been a little bit, whoop, that's the chisel. It would have been a little bit unfair anyways. Boom. Not earned it properly, but we have mana in a bottle, which doesn't really look that enticing to me. So I'm going to work on this a bit and see if I can get any more loot, because the dungeon looks like it's getting a little bit low on loot. I don't know how much longer I've got to go, but I am getting wrecked right now. Getting wrecked by 2 skeletons. These skeletons are savage. So I'm not going to build everything on the circle today. I just wanted to get like a simple foundation out for maybe a design I'm going to do quite soon. And we've also got a new armor set. This is the Mana Still armor set. Doesn't look that great on me, but it works much like the Mana Weave cloth. It just gives you a little bit of a boost on mana. And I'm not going to be using it right now because I have diamond armor on and I'm about to stop meddling with Botania for now. Because I feel like we've gotten pretty far. We've got the armor sets, and then not only that, we've got a runic altar, and we've got another wand, which is really awesome progress. I'm just going to put some stuff away. We're going to get into something else. We're going to see what else we have. Maybe something fun. So I'm out and about doing a little bit of exploring. Found one of these pirate ships, and I want to go in there and see what kind of loot it's got. But I found one of these. I think we should do it first. Then going pet inventory hunting too. Oh. Pig of Destiny? What's so great about that? Is he just a pig? Got a hat? Oh. Oh no, I was really far off. Do I have any other pets I can use? I got another cloud pet? No. Oh no, why did I try to do that? I should have known better. So my main objective this episode is to make Zombie Darius sick. I've got the chicken pet back out, but I've also brought another useful pet along called the squid pet, which makes things so much easier when traveling in the water. Just check how fast we're going. This is a little bit insane. I love it though, it's so cool. So here's our stuff. We can teleport back home once we've explored this pirate ship real quick. It slows down a little bit when you get to the top, that's fine with me. There's all my bundle experience. And my gravestone. Waffle stick. Look at my head buried in there. So I'm just going to toss a bunch of this stuff out because I probably don't need it. Let's check to see what we have in there. Let's go ahead and break this and I can de-equip this chicken pet if possible, and we'll just get all of our stuff ready and check this out. Nothing really in here, but I had a really genius idea. I want to take the Pig of Destiny with me. I had some slime balls on me. We're going to take him with the lead if that's possible. Would you like to come with me? You want to come home? I gotta take this guy with me. I mean, he's so unique. And look, there's an ocean monument. That's cool. Just gonna fly with me. Let's have some fun. I'm gonna get my revenge on you. The lead's great and all, but I have a piggy backpack. This thing is awesome. It only takes 2 leather and 2 sticks to craft, and you could just virtually carry anything on your back. Well, supposedly, but he's just kind of riding on my head right now. I gotta get you back to base. You're gonna be my prized possession. And welcome to your new home, Pig of Destiny. You gotta love this guy. He's gonna take some other damage? He will, but I can't kill him with a sword. It's so strange. Can I just take this off and I'll place him down? Good stuff. Oh, it's so good to have you in my castle. I think we're gonna become good friends, even though I kind of hate you. And something else that's really stupid. I'm going to try to piggy backpack a werewolf. I don't know what's going on here. I found this guy. He looks really cool. He's a mechanic. He will sell you resonating redstone. You know what? That might be useful. So you can actually piggy backpack him and take him over to your base. That's crazy. Just discovered that. I've got a couple more villagers over here. A little bit glitchy. Some of the beacons I've got going on for my journey map, but I'm just going to bring him back over here. And then we could just like put him down and he will stay in here. Awesome stuff. Now, I want to put him in a safe place, I think, because he could be valuable. I don't know how valuable resonating redstone is, but for 1 emerald, it looks like it'd be worth some good stuff. don't know where to put you. We'll figure out some space. I will only tell you this one time, and this one time only. Don't mess with this guy. He will screw you up in a heartbeat. It's really... Yeah, you nodded. You understand? Oh. You guys are interested in other things. Okay. Well, I warned you. But I think that's going to be about it for this episode, guys. Hope you did enjoy watching, and we'll see you in episode 4. You have a fantastic day. Pig of Destiny says bye, too. Look, he's giving me a hug, too.